Doot, 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 doot. Another one bites the dust. Doot, 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 doot. Another one bites the dust. What's up, friends? Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally, and I mean literally, does not work. So, I'm working on the honeydew list. Honeydew. And I'm not talking about a melon. I'm talking about the honeydew list. That dreaded list that never seems to have an end. No matter how much you do, it just keeps growing. You know, it's just literally out of control. And unfortunately, being a handyman, carpenter, cabinet maker, I get a long honeydew list. Anyway, I'm working on it, trying to keep mama happy, because if mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. And I see some breaking news, okay? And it's breaking kind of like breaking wind. Another one of the Bill Belichick disciples has bit the dust. For some reason, coaches that come off of the Bill Belichick tree don't usually have too much success. Although you could say that Romeo Crennel right now with the Texans has kind of turned them around after another Bill Belichick disciple screwed him up. I mean, that guy was a freaking idiot to trade Hopkins. Oh, let's trade Hopkins for a running back. Yeah, that'll work. That's kind of like punting from your 25-yard line. Excuse me. That's kind of like fake punting from your 25-yard line. Yeah, we'll surprise them. They won't be expecting us to be this stupid. So, Matt Patricia fired. GM fired. After 2.3 of a season, has been let go. The thing that's crazy is how long that he actually had, because you could see from year one, it just did not seem like it was going to be a fit. There were warning signs the first year. Definitely after the second year. And then this year, of course, him being a defensive-minded coach, they ain't got no defense. They let him go. So here's the thing. You can look at it and say, Detroit went backwards from firing Raven Caldwell. Raven Caldwell actually had them playing really well. They were actually like a playoff team or right there. And they figured, no, we're not headed in the right direction fast enough. So now you hired Matt Patricia, and that immediately went, blew up. But you held on to him for 2 years, and then going into a third. So now, is this a lesson for the Dallas Cowboys? Have we been sold a bill of goods? Or do we still believe in Mike McCarthy? I was beginning to believe in Mike McCarthy after first kind of being disillusioned. I'm understanding that this is a COVID year. New coaching staff, new guys that are in here, right? I get that. I get that there's no off season, so I understand. We've had more injuries than you can shake a stick at. And I mean, I've been shaking sticks because I've been shaking sticks at all these cockroach trolls that have been in here hitting at me. I'm shaking 2 sticks, actually. And we've had more injuries than I can shake sticks at. So I get that. But I'm still beginning to wonder because of some of the things that I've seen. Some of the decisions. I get it. I get it that Terrence Steele is not ready to be an offensive tackle starting. I get that. And I can understand him getting beat on a regular. But what I start to question is when you have a running back and it's 4th down and 6 inches, that you don't do a quarterback sneak, or you at least get your running back involved. And if this is your bellwether back, how is it that you only had, 6 rushes in the first half of a game? I get that. I get that you love the pass, and when you had Dak, you could be pass happy, but you got to understand that no team that's broke records in passing yards is winning Super Bowls. That you understand that you need to be balanced. I get, and that's where I start questioning this. I question this, we just don't punt scenario where we decide we're always going to go for it on a fourth down, or we're going to have a gadget play on special teams, especially after seeing John Fossil pull that same thing with the Rams and get laid up by Sean McVay. I start to question, you didn't learn from that one that it's not a good idea? Yeah, you might get that first down, but if you don't, you just lost the game. You literally put the game literally there, and you've been told that you work on analytics. Analytics would say punt and make them have to go 80 yards to score, as opposed to 23. That's what analytics does. So we were told that you follow by analytics. And from that moment on, the team gave up. I'm telling you, that is the moment you looked at right there, that team, literally the air went out of the place. So now, do you look at this thing a little bit differently and say, maybe we need to reevaluate, because we don't want to be the Detroit Lions and come 2 more years down the road from now that we've wasted time in players because their time with Matthew Stafford is getting short. We don't want to be waiting down the line and finding out that we wasted a couple of years because we don't have the right guy. We kind of did that with Jason Garrett. We wasted a lot of time and a lot of players that I think we need to look at this situation in totality and really and truly evaluate. I don't want to hear this stuff like we always used to hear from Jerry Jones about we'd go into a season that, well, Jason Garrett, we understand he's going to make some mistakes and stuff, but he's the right coach and stuff. His job's not on line. No, everybody, and I mean everybody, from the GM, Jerry, to the coaches, to the players, to the ball boy, that if you do not produce, if you are not getting the job done, then you need to be replaced. And we need to get to that mentality instead of this mom and pop shop that we going to take care of the guys that we like and stuff. No, you need to take care of the ones that are performing and producing. And whether there's a friendship there or not, it's not about that. It's about business. And this needs to be run like a business. And it's not being run by a business where people are held accountable for what they do. There's nothing wrong with making a mistake once. But when you continue to make that mistake over and over and over again, you need to make some changes. There you go. All right. We'll keep a watchful eye out there. I'll see you guys soon.